once the organization is created in the web portal, user can directly come to home page with the login credentials and click on our profile. This is how the organization looks. This is a main organization. This is created with the PAN number, and user has to create a location for this main organization. And for creating a location, user can directly click on add location, enter the location code, location name, user can click on use parent GSTN if this location belongs to the same GSTN, or if it is a different GSTN in different state, then uncheck this option and enter the respective GSTN number, annual turnover for this location, and the financial year, that is April to March. Then add the address, that is registered address, city, contact person, and email ID. And this is a registered address, and this organization should also have a shipping address, that is branch, where the items needs to be shipped or from where the items needs to be carried to the customer. Branch name, this is how user can add n number of branches. One registered address may have multiple shipping locations or godowns or warehouses. So user can add n number of branches by using add branch option. Once it is done, click on save to save the location. Once the location is created, this will be displayed in this locations list. One main organization can have n number of GSTNs with multiple locations. This is how the organization structure is. Now we will move to managed roles. User has to create the roles based on the organization structure. For example, I'm creating a super user role. Role name is super user. Granting all access is a description. Now I'm selecting all the permissions for this role. So this is how I can give, or I can expand each and every transaction or masters, and I can individually assign the permissions for this role. So this is how user can create a role and assign the access controls for this role and save it. So individually for each and every transaction or masters, user can have a create option, update, delete, view, and print. So whatever the access controls are required for this role, user can access individually and save it. This is how user can create n number of roles for one organization. Once the roles are created, go to users, click on add new user, enter the employee ID, enter the first name of the employee, last name of the employee ID, enter the email ID of the employee, mobile number, username, and password. Password should contain special character, capital letter, and small letter along with the numbers. Once the employee details are entered, directly user can assign the access controls or roles to this employee while creating the record. And user can assign for each and every branch. This organization has 4 locations. 4 locations can be assigned for this employee with respective access controls or respective roles. Right now I am assigning access controls for 2 locations for this employee and saving the transaction and saving the record. This is how employees will be created. This is how users will be created in the system. Next we will move to digital signature. Click on digital signature. Click on new sign. First user has to install the digital certificate in the system by using USB token. Once the digital signature is installed in the system, then in select certificate column, click on browse and select the digital signature here, and it is signed by which person. The person name needs to be entered here, organization name, country name. Organization name and country name will be pulled up by default by the system. Then enter the location name and for which location they should get applied, and the email ID, and from which date to which date the signature is valid, and for which transactions they should get affected. I'm selecting all, or you can select only for sales. You want to display the digital signature, then select only sales and click on OK and save this. This is how you can configure the digital signature for respective transactions.